today, but we will be passing along to a whole host of amazing folks here all across the team.
おはようございます。司会進行変わらず内藤がお送りしていきます。続いてのゲームが、シャベル・オブ・ナイト・キング・オブ・カードのニューゲームプラスですかね、カテゴリー。こちら、ですね、解説の方がおられません。こちらのゲームクリアしている、ちょっとでも RTA 見たことある、したことあるよという方おられれば、ぜひとも解説の席にお越しいただければ幸いです。解説の方はですね、ホームでリンク、出たな。はい。イベント中解説募集していますので、チャットの方に流れている応募フォームからご応募してください。ショベルナイトは比較的どんな RTA のイベントでも見るタイトルではあるんですけど、やったことはないっすね。すげえなっていう面白そうなゲームだなと思うんですけど、なかなか手が伸びない。発売が2019年の12月10日。別にカード、キングオブカードって書かれてるけど、カードでバトルするとかじゃないね。普通の従来通りのショベルナイツゲームになってんのかな。ちょっとゲームが始まらないとどんな風になってるかわかんないですね。
And while we're taking a brief break and getting our next run ready, let me be the first to welcome you to Awesome Games Done Quick. Wait, that's not my job. The second to welcome you to Awesome Games Done Quick 2026. My name is Achievement. You can call me Tree, you can call me T. Just don't call me late to more amazing speedruns that we have coming up for you right after this.
チャレンジとかはないのかな。
We are almost at $25,000 towards our bonus Super Mario World 11 exit one-handed run from Shove to After our Dual Route Oriam Repus run. And if that doesn't make any sense, you'll have to tune in to see what that run's about. And I happen to know that if we meet that incentive, there's a little something extra afterwards. If you ask yourself, what hand do you run a one-handed run with? You might stick around to find out. We also have a bid war open for the ending choice for Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. Do we take the jar full of medicine and try to break the wretched cycle? Or do we become the successor of the bow? Those bids are separated by less than $150. So if you are interested, if you're watching from YouTube, head on over to gq.gg/donate and make your choices known. Put that towards the incentive or put it towards our bid war, which is, as I said, very close right now. And if you're watching from Twitch, you can use the Twitch charity tool to make a donation.
キングオブカードは少なくとも通常プレイではカード意味がちょいちょい挟まる。挟まるんですね。
Although you can still do that. It is also allowing you to donate to charity, and the minimum through the charity tool is exactly $1. Once you make that donation, you can use the GDQ Joypad to authorize an extension to allow you within 15 minutes to put anything you donate through the charity tool to incentives or bid wars. And donations over minimum amounts for prizes also enter you in through the email you use for Twitch to win prizes. Prizes like our Black Chocobo card sleeves at a minimum of $5 donation, the D20 desk lamp at a $25 donation, and many, many more, including cumulative donations for our big day and week prizes.
「今までに出た武器が出てくると。僕は今までにシャベルナイツをやったことがないので、どんな武器が出てくるかわからん。シャベルがあるのはわかる。
And if you're just joining us for the first time or just rejoining us, welcome to Awesome Games Done Quick 2026. It is a fantastic time to be here as we head into prime time here at the event for day one of awesome speedruns and so much fun to help raise money for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Helping get us to our bonus Super Mario World 11 exit one-handed run added on to the Dilrao Oriam Repus run coming up in just a little bit is a $1,000 anonymous donation with no comment. That generosity says all you could possibly need it to. Thank you so much for your amazing donation.
寄付額投票あるみたいですね。エンディングがどっちにしますかっていうものが出てるみたいです。
Because Kazoo the Cat says, "Thank you AGDQ and PCF for all you do. Cancer has affected too many of us. Let's make it a thing of the past." Thank you, Kazoo, and thank you to everyone donating. I'm getting word that it is time for the Shovel Knight King of Cards New Game Plus run with DanTheVP for Great Joustus.
お、画面切り替わったから来るかな。あ、来ました。
Welcome back. So Awesome Games Done Quick. I am DanTheVP. Unfortunately, there will be 0 Joustus in this run. No, Joustus is banned.
This is the worst time I could have received this information.
I'm sorry, but hopefully I can make it up to UT and
奏者の方がDanTheVP さん。後ろに解説者の方がどこ行った。
And I'm excited to be here. This game is amazing, and especially King Knight.
Hey, my name is Bobby. I played a lot of Shovel Knight low percent for the first campaign. But this is going to be way more than that, and it's going to go.
チャートバーグさんとスパイク
alongside you folks, so I'm super excited.
I'm
スパイク
Trevor.
さん。
I've loved these games, love indie games. Never seen this category before, so I'm really excited.
一人は
Thanks to blow me away.
いつもGGQ にいる解説者っていうか司会進行の方じゃないですか。
We've got everything you could possibly collect in a new game file in this game. The big change for New Game Plus is instead of having a limited resource for our mana pool, we now just spend money. And you'll see that as we go through. We've got King Knight's entire kit. This run will hopefully fly by, so hopefully we can keep you caught up. But
ニューゲームプラスなんで、すでにセーブしてある
3、2、
データから始まりますね。はい、スタートです。グッドラック。
So we're going to see 4 main heirlooms through this entire run, and we're going to see them all in level 1. We've got the Scepter of Swiftness here that zooms us across the stage. We've also got this Scorching Saber. We've got the Gyro Boots, and we also have the Turncoat, which you will see in just a little
ギミック全部無視していくね。
You might see like 1 or 2 of these as you're playing casually, but we're going to cycle through absolutely as many as we can use. And to sprinkle in a couple of lesser known heirlooms. Might see a little rat bomb here or there. Here comes the Turncoat. We can get through this enemy. We also have armor.
ドラゴンいましたけど無視しましたね。
And then attack up, down, left, or right. That unlocks a lot of verticality in
クリア
this
か
run.
はい、1ステージ目クリアっすね。
I'm going to try to focus. I've got 3 friends here that are all pro gamers, and I'm sure you want to hear them talk just as much as me.
Well, first off, you're playing as King Knight, and this is Shovel Knight, so I'll get into a little bit of like the kind of content that this has. When this game first released in 2014, you did have the Blue Boy himself, Shovel Knight. The ongoing 3 other campaigns that you can play as, you can play as bosses from the Order of No Quarter. One is King Knight. You have
最強装備を持ったサムスがごとく進んでいきますね。
Each of their campaigns will hold, different level layouts, different bits of dialogues, different ways to progress through the stage. And King Knight, I say, is probably one of the most APM-intensive campaigns of the bunch.
This is the fastest main category on the leaderboard. So it's never seen on the main stage at a GDQ. So
家に寄りましたが、何も特にすることもなく右から出ていく。
Yeah, and you might immediately right off the bat kind of a stigma of, okay, new game plus. Well, the game probably gets easier, right? Not really. Like, yes, he does get to utilize all the different heirlooms throughout the game, but really it turns this into, it's got almost like a Celeste energy to it. Whatever angle you need, you have an option to jump around. And he can't just press a button and all of a sudden he's doing that angle. If you look up next to the right side, red gems, you can see him constantly swapping back and forth like a Mega Man X game between all those different he's going to be utilizing for any potential angle he needs, whether he needs that straight shot or going up for the spinneroonie right here to move through. It makes a very, like you say, high APM game, very intense. And now we come into our first boss of the run. We have got the only fight we're actually going to have.
ボス出てきましたね。
And the deal with most of the boss fights is you're going to see the turncoat power up right here. As basically this is a little bit of like a reflect that as they attack you, that not only defends you, it also charges up a super spell, which you can charge up to a level 3.
これはダメージを受けるとお金を落としちゃうのか。
The most RNG we'll see in this run. Spectre likes to play rough when people are watching, so.
So in this run, you start with 99999 riches. Is there ever a risk of running out? Or
Yes.
Okay.
Every time you take damage, you lose some, and so I really don't want to have to stop and pick them up.
お
So
金を落とすのと
hopefully
ハートが減るのかな。
but never say never. It has happened before, so we can't say that.
I'm not going to learn what happens on this run.
So right here, we skipped playing Joustus for the entire run, but we do get an airship, and this is a bit of tech. Shout out to Lukey. All the runners love that Lukey figured out if you quit to the main menu instead of exiting the airship, you skip all the overworld animations. So now there is a lot of menuing in this platforming game.
Yeah, I wanted to piggyback a little bit more about like the sort of like difficulty you get with New Game Plus. Like, yeah, even though you do get all these nice armors, all these nice relics and ways to move, well, the margin of error, especially when like optimized in a speedrun route, is incredibly
全部すっ飛ばしてるから難しいかどうかさえわからん。
Knock into a pit could lose you potentially well up to a half a minute or even more. So you have DanTheVP has to be incredibly careful to platform and not die.
There are lots of pits in this game, and that's kind of the running joke, is that you just fall in a pit and die. That's speedrunning this game. This is a special stage here. This is normally where we would buy the turn.
ダメージを食らうと自分のお金が落ちるらしい。ああ、ソニック形式、ソニック方式なんだ。
It's a fun cycle skip we might be able to pull off coming up here. Kind of carry your momentum using the turncoat. Yeah, there we go.
Nice.
Damage is just a suggestion.
And worth noting also, you look up there, he's got those 4 hearts. That's actually a capped amount of health that Dan's gonna have to work with here on New Game Plus. That's another aspect you think New Game Plus just makes the game easier. You can have a way longer health bar. So he's gotta be very careful about where he utilizes his damage boosts. And if there's any unintentional damage, he's gonna have to work around that.
And that kind of follows
NPC が一人増えたかな。
the other campaigns of like Shovel Knight, because like the variety of armors that you can get usually have a negative benefit to them, right?
Yeah. Right.
Like you'll take double damage or something like that at a cost for something incredibly speedy or incredibly powerful. So again, like the margin of error is incredibly low. Very nice. Yeah, you're going to be seeing more of these stages in expert platforming, but I do think this might be a good time for a donation or two as DanTheVP rolls and dashes through.
Oh, hey, oh! Nice, nicely done.
Okay. Get down there.
And our donors are from around the world are also getting them in there, getting us towards our bonus to SMW11 exit run, just under $27,000 thanks to donations like $25 from David TKI. Hey Dan, wishing you good luck from the Spade.
王様来ましたよ。
Knight is unsure of what to do. Remind him to use his head.
Shout out to David.
BD has also sent in $50 to PCF.
俺は強そうっすね。
For you to finally play a card game on the main stage. This is a card game, right?
Close enough. Shout out to David who ran this at SGDQ Online.
強そうだったけど終わりましたね。1分経ってないね。
Marathon runs of a game.
It was so good.
Go back and watch it. That is King Pridemore. Fun fact about this game: he's now our stepdad. Yeah, just play the campaign. You'll figure it out. Your mom's in the game
forgot
too.
that part.
Yeah. Is that like a running gag? You just defeat, and you know, like how Mega Man takes their powers. Just King. You just
Now you're my stepdad. How does that work?
King Knight builds an extended family. They do all also. I told the producer I wasn't going to exit to the
Good job.
desktop.
That was close.
I almost did.
Good catch. Best save of the run so far.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
All right, get us another donation, T. We got
ステージ2ですかね。
more.
このマップ切り替わったってことは。
Victor with $25 coming in. Always a pleasure to see you running a game, Dan. Although this time I actually know the game, so I'm confused and disoriented. Best of luck from a different cold place.
Fair. All right, so we've got this first
Oh!
stage in World 1.
今なんか
And then the next stage is going to have the first real big New Game Plus cycle skip. It is
一
extremely
気に床が消えた気がしたけ
So
ど。
if I don't die, you'll know that
悪いことしたか？
we made it.
I also just want to point out, if anyone hasn't played, first of all, you should go play all these expansions on
そう
Shovel
ですね。ロックマン X に近いですね。
There's
見
going to
て
be a
る
lot
感
of
じも
very。slow. The way you get him to go into his little ballerina twirl, I just
X2
call
もし
it,
くは
is
X3
bash into something, do
と
the
か。
shoulder press, and then that allows you to do the spin.
横ダッシュがそんな
Doing
感じ
that
す
a
る。
lot casually. So the game's going to actually move along at seemingly a pretty slow pace. So the fact that
Let's
he's able to do all this
危ない。
That's extremely tight.
That distraction was helpful. Thank you, Spike.
Yeah, that was good. I realized you were doing like one of the 2 levels you wanted us to not talk during, so I figured I'd challenge you.
Yeah, there we
Also,
go.
nice popping out
Oh.
the secret exit right there.
シークレットエリア
But
Yeah,
all the different
Overworld
movement options.
very SMB3 inspired, if you can't tell. So there are secret exits, and this is one of them. Trying to avoid as many auto scrollers as we can in this category.
早い。水中
We
ステージクリア。
fly at the end of this stage, so something to look out for. That's the best way I can describe the strat is that we fly.
This is
Also,
like my favorite stage just for the colors and the flashing lights and the green and purple.
all of the Plague Knight themed stages are known for being on one big global cycle. It's kind of frustrating, but I guess fun.
I wouldn't call the boss fun. I wouldn't call Plague Knight fun at all.
No, luckily we don't have to fight most of the traditional bosses. They all spawn as overworld encounters. All right, let's see.
That's the guy right there.
Nice little auto scroller skip there.
Yeah, I was like, there's no floor there. How did they want you? Oh, okay, there was not.
拍手が起こってますが何一つわかりません。
How do speedrunners get
Figure it
there?
out.
現在のゲームはシャベルズナイツ、キングオブカートでしたっけ？合ってる？
Really gonna see the armor where we can bash up and down.
ごめんなさい、
really
キングオブ
put
カート
an
に、
effect
カテゴリーがニューゲーム
If these are on global
Plus
cycles, how much of that do you just have to be thinking
とな
about
って
after
ます。
every
こちら
like
解説の
mistake?
方おられません。ちょっとでもクリアしている、もしくはちょっとでも RTA 見たことあるよ、RBA やったことあるよって方おられれば、ぜひとも解説席にお越しください。
So it's not that bad, but it's easy to get behind, and then like the end gets very difficult if you're just kind of winging it.
Okay, that's why you want to vie for that consistency, so that like when you do multiple attempts of like high-level runs, like you'll kind of have like an
617のバーストマンステージっぽい
where the or when the global timers will
背
actually
景が
enact. So it's a lot. It's a more anticipation and a more reacting to
Right.
You know.
Those two levels kill so
クリアして
many runs.
もうボスか次
Oh my goodness. I can't show
The speed
you.
run is so fast. You're already on the boss of World 2, and this is only a 4 world. So, gamers, keep those donations coming in. I see we're almost halfway to that Super Mario World bonus incentive. Let's give them a good, big lead going into the next couple of runs.
So this boss has got a neat element to it. The hitbox is so large that we're going to be able to, let's try this again. We're going to be able to hit the boss. Let's try this a third time. There we go. We're going to be able to hit the boss multiple times with the projectiles from the turncoat. It's going to be fun and hopefully won't last very long.
船がありましたけど無視してますね
So T, it's this prime time donation reading.
I've got it. Keep sending those donations so we can keep reading them and get closer to that bonus one-handed run. Fedin sends in $50 with the
船
comment.
があってなおかつ強制スクロールですが左上で泡に包まれてます
Who's been at like my 2 a.m. runs.
Perfect. And Single Speed donating $50 to the Prevent Cancer Foundation. Here's $50 for the order of 200 quarters.
ドネート読み上げタイムですね
That's how that works, right?
Crafty.
Exactly.
We've also got $500 from Giant Bomb. Prevent cancer and shout out to Dylan. And love to AGDQ for making it possible for me to meet my hero and Mortal Kombat Mythology speedrunner Telkoto in Pittsburgh. I know there is one Mike Minotti in the audience and maybe other people from Giant Bomb. Those are the kinds of connections you can only make by coming to Awesome Games Done Quick.
Absolutely.
ボス戦じゃないですか優しそうな顔してますけどボスなんですかね
We got one.
めっちゃ強いこのナイト
Just a little now. No more time.
It's fine.
That's a little bit slower, but like slow on this boss is like 2 seconds.
ボスの HP 速攻で消すよった
We back up, boys. Let's go. I love when a run, or like part of it takes like 10 seconds, and the runner's just like, oh. That
Yeah.
took
This
forever.
is the
worst. Do you want me to leave the stage?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're probably already overestimating.
Right.
I'm just going to spend the rest
I'm
of the
so
run
sorry.
apologizing for what happened.
All right, on to World 3. Things are going to start getting really tight. And every time you see me turn green and use the gyro boots, it's like ice physics.
ステージ3に突入です
It gets really, really tough through here.
EST が30分なのでもうあと10分しないうちにクリアするんじゃないでしょうか
Learn the speed run, whether it's like new game plus or any percent, like at first, every option available to you as far as movement goes, it's going to feel a lot bouncy, a lot slippery, and a lot unwieldy. So like the fact that DanTheVP has gotten so consistent for the high level play for these sick.
今のところ特にカード要素は出てこないですね
Like again, this is such an awesome feat to behold to see here at Awesome Games Done Quick 2026.
I really love how this run has like a lot of the, I'm gonna mess up the name. What is it, Spike?
The heirlooms?
The heirlooms, that's
Dude, I
right.
trained on this for hours earlier. I wanted to call them everything that wasn't an heirloom.
I feel like casually I just like stuck to one or two. And this game has, or this run is using, what, 5 or 6?
Yeah, like
At least.
like so
It's
many.
using almost all of them, at least a little bit. There's kind of 4 main ones right here.
Yeah.
There's one that you're really not going to see until the very end, but it is debatably one of the most important heirlooms in the whole game. I love the energy of the triple like 360 in the air, however many 60s that is.
very Mega
and then
Man
slamming
4
through.
No,
Yes.
that's like you wouldn't think about it, but it's kind of like a Dark Souls boss attack. That's my like.
It is.
That's what I think.
Really
of.
gonna wreck your day energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Soul of Cinder in King Knight's body.
Absolutely.
後ろの解説が非常に楽しそうに喋ってるね
Oh, the movement's so good in this game.
So the next stage is going to end in a vertical auto scroller. The screen is not going to be capped. I'm going to be using an heirloom that is a
次の
bubble
ステ
frog.
ージ
It's going to let me float.
が もし
Be
かし
paying
たら
attention because this is going to come back
強
at
制
the
スクロー
end
ル
of the game. You're going to get to see a little sneak peek of what it looks like to beat a level off screen in this stage.
いや全然ちゃうわ
I think blind climbs have to be like one of the most impressive things to navigate in
Yeah.
this run.
The level of like game knowledge and intuition you have to have is
Yeah.
unthinkable.
As we're getting up to the auto scroller, we're going to show it off. T, let's do one more donation. Hit me with it.
I got you. No name on this one, but there is $18 with a comment donating $18 for
す
Shredbird.
げえすげえワープを無視してどんどん先に進んどる
Lights a beam!
So rare.
That's true.
あ強制スクロール来ましたね
I thought
He's getting a triple double tonight.
So here we are. Where's King Knight? We did it! Woo!
あ無理やり上に
Again, just like it's awesome.
ジャンプして
Or like dark rooms.
クリアフラグ立てたんですかね
Just very impressive stuff to see.
Idea for a future incentive. That same room, but blindfolded.
You know, we could make. I think I might need a little bit
Honestly.
of practice. Maybe by like Thursday or Friday, we can add it to the schedule. All right, we're gonna chill out.
珍しく被弾してます
Fall in this hole. All right, we're good.
So like as you see, like we take a little bit of like you think that's a little bit of damage, but that's actually like quite a considerable amount of riches that we just lost there. And any death taken or any hit that you take will be like a little bit proportional to like the current amount that you've held. So you gotta be really careful about how if at all that you take those hits.
How much
まあ
is it
特殊
per
能
hit?
力を
It looks like
使う
it's
と
20,000
横ダッシュとかの特殊能力を使うとお金が減るんですね被弾でもお金減るし
Yeah, exactly.
特殊技使うとお金も減ると
Yeah.
Very nicely done, though.
All right.
でも最後
Another boss stage coming up,
ゴー
another-
ルの判定に捕まる前にお金をぶん投げてるけどあれは
Another, we're,
そういう特殊なモーションじゃなくてゴールするときはああいうモーションになっちゃうのか
How well we can do on Burger King though coming up. This is one of my. You know what? I'm not going to say anything about this level because it's going to come back and bite me if I do. So, if you know, you know. Never say anything nice about a video game.
More about these horrid climbs. Like the pits are very vast.
Oh,
And the spikes are still one-hit KOs,
Yes.
right? Yeah,
100%.
Just a little strip of spike like that can just incredibly ruin the pace of your run. So yeah, you gotta think really, you just do not want to even inch or budge on those spikes for even a pixel.
Really took the Mega Man idea of everything just kills you to the max in this game.
You know, we gotta have some bit of difficulty to it. I mean, like, you are speeding through this just so fastly. So we gotta, slow you down like a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
おボス来たんじゃないですか
Explain this, but it would take too long.
あ後ろに隠れた可愛いですね NPC
Oh, yeah.
おおすごいはめてる
Grind it, baby. Oh no.
Now we're good.
It's all right.
We skipped most of the healing cycles, so this is just a little bit of cleanup. This boss heals like
いやーお見事
yeah.
after doing 2 damage, the boss starts healing. So you have to hit with 4 damage before that happens. So the turncoat is a total of 3. So that's how you can force him up to the ceiling and really take advantage of that. That being said, T, we've
後ろ
got.
頭飛んでますけどいいんですかねおおそれにまたがる
Let me get some donations.
Happy to do it for you. Popcorn Taffy donates $25 with the comment, "Becoming a king is a matter where time is of the essence. For gold and glory." $25 also in to Prevent Cancer Foundation from KLM 1187. Yo, Dan,
はい
good luck. Love to always see you.
タイムの方は
shine on
20
stage.
分を
Shout
過
out
ぎ
to
て
Spike Bobby and the teacher. Good luck, Dan. Proud of you.
No
ST が30分なのであと
Yeah.
数ステージで終わりじゃないですか
Secrets in this $25 donation from Carl Germ. Dan Skillet, literally every video game he's
こんな早く終わっていいの
ever ceases to amaze me. Good luck, Dan. Elegant Fugue with $50. Shoutouts to Propeller Rats vibing through life like they are through the sky. And $100 to Prevent Cancer Foundation from Shy Ranger. So, when you start pushing all these knights around, this is called Shove All Knights. right? One to
It
think
works.
Why do they call it Shovel Knight when you shove in?
Have you visited the bridge yet? I don't think you can say that in Pittsburgh until you visited the bridge.
When you shove in the night hot, fresh King the cards, is this anything?
We'll workshop
Something funny
it.
yet?
We'll workshop it.
Folks, we have less than $500 until we hit the $60,000 mark raise. Let's go, Twitch chat. Let's welcome our new folks audience over on YouTube. Get those donations in. I want to see 60,000 before the last leg of this run ends.
Just what my man Bobby said, and we can get to halfway on that 11 exit bonus run. We're so
コ
close
メントが
to
どんどん入っております。
47% right now, 28,693.
All right, 2 total stages left. This one is got a lot of tight. There's lava falling from the ceiling, so there's a lot of tight.
あと2ステージって言った
I think we can make it.
You got this.
You've been
2 ステ
doing
ージ
so
ラ
well
スト
so
レ
far.
フト言いましたかな
And again, like in the normal version, or rather, like normal new game and not new game plus, like this would be kind of like the ultimate test of like what you've acquired so far. But you already are used to everything in the game. You can swap weapons and relics so quickly. You even have macro buttons that are completely legal in speedruns, and that's why we have speedrunners on like controller and hitbox and everything like that. In order to quickly navigate, to quickly fell foes, and we're still at 73K, 74K on the riches. You're fine, Dan. All right, you got this, bud.
I appreciate the legal disclaimer there, Bobby. So this stage, about halfway through, I'm going to ask for some quiet time. I'm going to be off screen for about a minute. It's pretty intense. Hopefully you will enjoy not seeing me play the game.
After this, there's just the final boss gauntlet left. So it truly is the final platforming challenge. And what better than for it to just be effectively
あすごいポータルある
Get excited, everyone.
画面の端っこに行くとワープしちゃわない
I think this trick is the thing have been looking the most forward to with this run.
Fully up.
I thought I might have died there. All right.
I thought that was
What? Ooh, the bully. All right. Now we're serious.
All right.
ショベルナイツの現金が4万を割りそうあった大丈夫ですかお金がガンガン減ってってるんでおそらく画面の見えないところで上昇する特殊技を使ってるんでしょう
Oh, we did it!
Oh! Is a legend. Every game that he touches turns into that pure gold. And it is so fitting that he ends that cap on the
解説も全員黙ってたからこれ静かにしとかなあかんなと思って黙ってましたけど多分見えてないところで見えてないところまで上昇してゴール掴んだんでしょうね。
Interact with certain things off screen right there. Otherwise, like you can't climb ladders and whatnot. So he had to work around the idea that there was a ladder he could not climb. So he had to bubble in a pixel perfect spot in order to up dash through.
なんかピクセルパーフェクトって言葉も出ましたけど。
That's incredible that you nailed that on the GDQ stage.
One more time. One more time for DanTheVP, please.
もう一回なんか大技を出すところがあるんじゃないかな。ワンモアタイム言ってる
Y'all
し。
saw a lot of it after it became blind, but it kept going. It was wild. And now the final boss gauntlet. We got 3 bosses right here. Starting with
あ、ファイナルボスらしいですよ。
Oh, did you say final boss? Oh, chat, y'all don't have much time. Less than 300 away from hitting the $60,000. Please, gdq.gg/donate. Put all of that towards the Super Mario World 11 exit.
寄付を募ってます。
Incentive. We need your help, and we need your help pronto. All right, please. Phase 1 down.
All right.
フェーズ第一形態終わり。
So these last two sections are really tough. Well, the first section is really tough. The second phase of this boss, we're going to
なんてこった。
perform the brain freeze glitch, where the boss will just not move. But we've got to get there first. There's a lot of RNG in this section of the boss with the projectiles. That was a checkpoint right there. There's always a chance that I die on this part, but we're going to do our best to wake up Daddy and give him a brain freeze.
I think you know, like, this is like a really good love letter to retro games and retro action platformers because of like the big entity in the foreground, like.
おっと下に落ちてる大ダメージを受けてます。
Yeah, all of a sudden, we start at 99K, sitting here at 15K right now.
We're good.
Raise your ear,
There we go. All right.
ナイス。
We're gonna bounce on his.
まだでもタイム止まってませんから。お、6万ドルいきましたね。
Thank you very much, and now Dan, bring it home, baby.
That's it. Time's coming up.
お、もうタイム終わりますね。
Time. Oh, was that deathless?
グッドゲームでーす。
No resets, deathless. Both of the blind auto scrollers. I skipped one big trick there at the end that Norcus, who is the current world record holder, is probably shaming me in Discord over. Huge shout out to Yacht Club Games, Celia and Waz over there. They've been an incredible partner with the speedrun community for all like 11 years this game has come out. Everybody in the speedrun Discord, everybody that's ran this game, Mumu, Lukey, David, Magic Madman, Exploud, Norcus, who's got the record, and I think 80% and New Game Plus is absolutely incredible at this game. Y'all have any final thoughts before we pass it on?
You're great.
Yeah, that was an amazing run.
The run was great.
Yeah.
Audience was great.
Yeah.
Donations were great. And keep them coming. And also play this game. Again, so much content over 5 years of a 1.0 release and many different bug fixes, quality of life patches, and also those glorious campaigns, even a versus mode.
Yeah. I've been told this is in the Humble Bundle, so that
Yes, it is in the Humble Bundle.
Check out the Humble Bundle.
第2形態はロックマン X のシグマ、
Checking out this run. Thanks again to the
シグ
game
マを
committee for letting me show off another amazing
思い浮かべた人
game
結構
that
いる
really
いるんじゃないですかね。
It's day one. Donate for Shovda's one-handed SMW run. You do not want to
い
miss
や終わり
this.
ました。27分36秒。
4 runs in this marathon. We need to make sure that she gets the full effect out of
お
all
送りして
of
る
them.
お送りしたゲームはしゃべる
T, thanks
な
for
い
guiding us along the way. And until next time, I've been DanTheVP.
しゃべれないとキングオブカードニューゲームプラス、奏者はDanTheVP さんでした。ありがとうございました。では続いてのゲームは臨末うつろの羽。これも知らない。ソウルライクなゲームらしいですけど、これもやったことないですね。で、このゲームの準備がありますので、司会進行一旦失礼いたします。すぐ戻ってきます。
Some more love from Dan's community while I know that he can still hear me. $5 from Kubaru. This Shovel Knight run has been so entertaining between Dan's amazing skills and the amazing commentary from the couch. So excited for the rest of the marathon and to see how much gets raised for PCF. AGDQ hype! That's right. We are already almost at 61,000. Didn't we just do 60? That much closer to our bonus one-handed 11 exit run. And as I teased, if we can get there early, we might have a little something extra for you in how that 11 exit one-handed run gets done. We've also got our ending choice for Wu Chang Fallen Feathers coming up right next, so you've got a few minutes left on this one. Successor of the Bow has taken the lead over the Jar Full of Medicine. That is the route where you join the forces that you fight against in the course of the game. So if you would like to see if we can try to break the cycle with the Jar Full of Medicine instead, less than $150 separates those choices. gdq.gg/donate or use the Twitch charity tool in the bottom right-hand corner of your browser window if you are on desktop and watching us from Twitch. We're also starting to get some donations that are best read in a mirror, I think, celebrating our upcoming OIRAM, Dilrao OIRAM Repus run. Like Marker, who sent in $5 to PCF. Snurry Snart, Noig Reda, so that tag no iniart, Noidanad Twast, $5 Serech. The rest of the donation is is also backwards, but I'm gonna hope that Marker is okay with me just reading the first sentence backwards. Because they are also looking forward to seeing Super Mario World live in their very first GDQ. That one I still had to flip around in my head, but I read the sentiment for it. So thank you so much for your incredible generosity. Please do feel welcome to send in your backwards donations. I will do my level best. $15 from Leonardo with a simple but very accurate sentiment. More runs are always a good thing. And an excellent reminder from Ragsy with their $25 donation to Prevent Cancer Foundation. Very excited since 70% of my years so far watching AGDQ. That's the number you're at if you watch all of this week. This donation is dedicated to my patient partner who does not watch speedruns, but listens to me explain the alphabet soup of terms like PB, WR, any percent, and orb. Shoutouts to partners. Thank you so much. And Katie Lou with $100 with more good information. I'm donating to make a quick financial PSA. Tax season's coming up, and remember that you can apply charitable donations to your taxes to get more back on your tax return. Your GDQ donations from last year can be applied to your 2025 filing, and hold on to those donation confirmation emails this year to apply them to your filings next year. Also, ask your employer if they offer donation matching for charitable organizations. I know money is tight for many of us right now, but there are a lot of ways to make every dollar count. Yeah, you can make them count like twice. Go towards PCF, help with your personal taxes. It's genuinely a situation where everyone wins. Thank you so much for the advice, Katie Lou. The Awesome Games Done Quick merch line is proud to be presented by Fangamer. Check out the new AGDQ 2026 collection at Fangamer, knowing that 100% of the profits from GDQ sales through the end of the event directly support PCF. In addition to fantastic GDQ swag, Fangamer carries a wide line of official merch from your favorite games, including Stardew Valley, Undertale, Deltarune, Hollow Knight, Hades, Celeste Pizza Tower, Tunic, and more. You can get it all at www.fangamer.com/GDQ. Remember, they do ship worldwide, and sales of GDQ merch benefits PCF. I might have made a few bonus Fangamer purchases for commentating Psychonauts later in the week. They have a little bit of everything for gamers of all stripes. For those just rejoining us after the break, first, welcome back to Awesome Games Done Quick 2026, running live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, all week in support of Prevent Cancer Foundation. And second, a very quick update on the ending choice for Wu Chang Fallen Feathers as we drive towards closing that incentive. Successor of the Bow remains in the lead by just